Yeah, hello everyone. I'm back with more Jack and Daxter, and as you can probably tell, some things are different. Um, with the amount of power cells I have, the orbs, everything. So, I guess I should explain this right away. The thing is, me and Late Night CJ recorded the other parts for Jack and Daxter being the two areas that we're going to be going through in the next two parts, but for some reason, the snowball mic we've been using just didn't work. Like, it doesn't work at all for some reason. It's on, but it doesn't work. So, unfortunately, we're going to be going through the two areas today on my brother's profile, and then, like, in the next part, like, I'll go back to, like, the area I need to do, that being Spider Cave, and at the end getting like the last orbs I need to show like, all right, this is my profile now. So that's why like the orb count's like drastically different and the power cells. So with that, we are going to head up to the next area, that being Snowy Mountain. And if you're wondering like why I don't have the music playing right now, it's because I want to try something with the music, and if I get copyrighted, I'll change it in the future, and I'll probably put a message saying like I did get copyrighted or something. So this is gonna be a bit more on the awkward side for me because I can only hear the gameplay and nothing else. Like I can only hear like the actions and jumping and all that. So here we are, Snowy Mountain. Now this area, I'm so bad from yesterday because, like I said, everything we did was recorded. Well, actually, Snowy Mountain wasn't recorded, so I had to redo this level anyway. So I'm actually going to cut real quick, and then I'm going to check back with you guys to see if it's recording. See you in a bit. Yeah. Okay, so it turns out it was working. I had to check to be sure because you never know with these things at times. Anyways, you want to come down here and break your first scout fly box because these things are kind of tricky, and you actually want to be careful in like this deep snow part because the enemies will infinitely spawn here, which I don't like. Long jump, and you have the ice golems. The ice golems aren't really that much of a threat, but pre-transformation, because yeah, they do transform. The thing is, they do not infinitely spawn, which is good. Due to that, you have to be careful, because once they do transform, they become like this giant, they become an ice porcupine. And if you touch them, you obviously take damage, and you can't hurt them because they're all spiky and all the junk, so you can't do anything. Ow. Now, this is the red eco vent. Obviously, this is kind of like one of the few areas that will spawn you in with a red eco vent nearby. You see the fort in the distance. We need to do a challenge to get into that fort. But right now, the whole reason that there's a red eco vent here is because of one of the little meaningless tasks you gotta do again to get a power cell. You see this lurker? He has a shield, or he had a shield. You need to hit him with red eco in order to break that shield, because if you don't have red eco, you won't break the shield, obviously. Now, this might be a little on the weirder side for me because I have to talk much louder, but I'm not sure if it's coming all the way through, so that will be probably something to do in post. I don't know, but again, I'm gonna try to add in music for something. It's just, I wonder if I get copyrighted right away for it. I'm not gonna go into this little ice cave right away. I only went in there just to grab like the 3 little precursor orbs that are right in front of me. Anyways, we were going to head down this path, break down this box, and here's the ice fort up close and personal, and as you can see, it's closed. We'll need to do a challenge in order to get inside, well, the ice fortress, and it's a more of the difficult challenges, a little bit more rage-inducing. I did do it first try on my profile, but like I said, the game sucks and they didn't record it. Or to be honest, I probably just forgot to press the button, and that sucks even more for me. I don't even know if I'm recording right now. So if I am, I'm actually gonna check again. So be back in a bit again because I'm being paranoid. Okay, I was, and I'm getting paranoid now because of this stupid thing I have to keep checking. Huh, so everything about Jack in Red Echoes just gives it an area of effect. It just gives him, like, his moves an area of effect damage buff. Like, you defeat most enemies that would take you 2 hits to defeat in one, and then you also hit a wider area. Also looks like you can also grab orbs at a wider area. Cool. Okay, so these precursor switches are all over the level. You have to, like, either do a very precise double jump, or you're gonna have to do, like, Jack slam, press X at the right moment to get the jump, like, just kind of perfect. And I hate doing it on this one because it is ice physics, and I know Snowy Mountain's an ice level, doesn't mean I have to like it. I guess, like, that's the double-edged sword when it comes to, like, ice levels in this game. They look amazing, but they also kind of suck because you have to deal with the ice physics that change up your movement and how you perceive everything. Yep. And stuff like that happens. Yeah, stuff like that happens, which sucks for me. Because now, I gotta go all the way back there and try to do it again. But you also get kind of cool stuff like that, so I guess it's a win-win. Not really. That. Oh my god. The thing is, it's much harder to do from a standstill. Okay, but I still did it, which is good in my opinion. Now I don't have to deal with it anymore. There's only like one other one that you'll have to do when it comes to doing with like the ice physics in terms of these precursors. Well, I'm lying. No, there's a bunch more. Anyways, you wanted to head into this direction because you'll enter a cave, and this cave is the next in terms of our precursor orbs that we need to cross off the list. You need this ready go because you have jumped into a lurker cave, and you just need to survive it. There would be some bombastic music here, but like I said, I want to change it up, so I have the bombastic music off. Unfortunately, it's just, I think, like your typical like encounter music, so I will keep it on. And you, essentially, all you just want to do is spam the spin attack in here. You just want to jump up X, press O, and bam, you survive. You get out there, and bam, there's your next power cell. It's dark in there. Yeah, I would have had that pop up on mine, but like I said, I've already completed the game fully 100% on my profile. So with these next two areas, I'm just going to deal with it and go on.
How do we get inside this fort?
Yeah, like Daxter said, if you get close enough, he asks, like, how do you get inside the fort? We'll do it in a bit, because it does, like I said, require a challenge for us. Anyways, you want to jump on the platforms up here, and it's kind of annoying to get up there, but it's not that annoying. Do that. And then you'll come up here to the next set of switches and more orbs. Yeah, you just kind of have to like deal with this. It's not, like I said, it's more annoying if like you don't know what you're doing. Like as a kid, I had no idea how to do this. I did it eventually, but that's mainly because I was a dumb little kid who didn't know when to quit. Essentially, I just kind of got like that, but I probably should have done this one first, if I'm being entirely honest. But there we go, turn that switch off. I believe that only leaves us like with what, one or two more? anyways, you want to go to the left here, and we'll go across the bridge momentarily. The reason you would go across here is because, well, hey, there's another one of those lurkers that are stuck in this little, trying to hammer away at the ice. Anyways, you want to, he has the ability to apparently shoot red eco. See, and as you can see, if I try to hit him without the red eco, it doesn't do anything. He just blocks it. So, grab the red eco, come back over here, and bam, you get, what the? Get rid of his shield. You're not supposed to take damage there, but apparently I did. Anyways, we're actually going to head down this path over here, because this leads us to the switch again. Another, I believe the last switch, and our death apparently. Upside, we can go this way. Okay, again, you'll want to be careful over here. Bam, ice golem. Not dealing with that today. I believe this is the last switch. I'm not sure. No, nope, it is. It just took a while for the power cell to spawn. I hate ice physics. And I still smacked him. The thing is, you still get the the sound effect for getting the power cell. Even I don't have the sound effects off. I just have the music for the area off because I want to. Okay, so yeah, you want to go in between the trees here, and you come to a platforming challenge with ice physics. So yay, have fun here. Now, I have done this before. Like I said, I fully completed the game, and it's more annoying than it is truly difficult. Yeah, that's primarily why. Now, it's not hair pulling out frustrating, but it can kind of be that way, as you can kind of see. You want to be careful, and you want to have enough momentum actually to make it to some of these platforms when you jump off. And oh, are you serious? I'm more upset there that it like pushed me off even though the thing wasn't really all the way out. Maybe I just shouldn't spin jump. Okay. Now here's the thing about this one that's actually kind of annoying. You can't fully see the platform coming off, and it's like kind of just outside of your peripheral vision. Anyway, it's not that difficult because once you do it, you come up here, and then bam, you activate this. You grab the power cell on top of it, and then you are activating the switch for the power cell, for the yellow eco vents around the world. And there. I don't think you get anything from Sarah for saying that you did that. Which is weird, because she said it for blue eco, but again, probably because blue eco is like far more important. Okay, so actually, before we go forward, you want to head back down here, grab the red eco, because this is where the last like lurker miner is. And because, like I said, you want the red eco to do damage to it because you can't. Defeat all his goons, break shield, bam. And, rule 3, you get a power cell. Come in, go. It's cold out here. Yeah, if I made a completely new profile, we would have had it all already. And unfortunately I don't, so hey, that sucks. So originally, one of the other areas that we were going to do, that area was going to be first for me. I was going to do that first because I genuinely do not like that area. And I hate it, and I don't want to be in there. But due to circumstance and this being like the easier choice to go through, it makes doing this a bit easier. Because I won't have to backtrack to that area if I do Snowy Mountain first. Anyways, you want to we are just gonna like ignore all the enemies, and you actually have to go to this way because, well, we fell down going this way, going backwards to it, and just to be safe, just like long jump your way across. Anyways, break this, you get Scout Fly, that puts us at 4, and you want to, what was that? I heard something. It's probably just like a weird little audio glitch. I don't know what it was, but I heard something. Anyways, you want to go across this bridge right across from where the miner was, and then you want to see, go here. Obviously, you have the flood flag. Now, in order to do this challenge, you would actually have to break the egg that the flood was in all the way back in Sentinel Beach. And you see those precursor orbs out there. Well, the fluff flag can't fly, or at least it can only hover for a little bit because essentially it's still a child. So what you're going to do is you're going to step on this, and it's going to cause this platform to appear. And you hear that ticking, that's because these platforms are obviously timed, and you only have a little bit of time to get across each of the platforms. Now it starts off easy, and it gets progressively harder. And I would suggest not stepping on multiple platforms at a time because then if I'm being honest, like you're confused. The timing off for some of them will probably confuse you because the first one will be counting down. You're like, oh no 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 no, and then you will get confused. Anyways, this is one of the more difficult jumps. Yes, did it, and we're waiting. There we go. Press this one, and I believe this is like one of the easier ones. They just go up and down. But you're still gonna need that well, they also go side to side, but you're still gonna need that little jump that the flood flood gives, like the little hover. Anyways, once you reach the end, you have this power cell. And by doing this challenge, we step on the switch that allows the gate to go down. Thus, we are allowed to challenge the fort area now. And with that, say goodbye to Fluff Fluck, because this is the last time we use it. Yeah, you only get to use it like twice in the entire game. And don't even try bothering trying to go on a platform with it, because it just won't go well. Anyways, say goodbye to the Fluff Fluck. You will be missed. Yeah, you only get to use the Fluff Fluck like twice in this entire game, which is kind of strange now that I think about it. Anyways, we are in the fort area. And this part is not really that difficult. I say it's fairly easy. And you want to jump up all the way to get up here. And I believe there's only like one more area that the scout flies are in. That puts us at 5. You want to grab this blue eco and you want to fly all the way down here. To, well, obviously get orbs. And as long as you're not in the thick snow, I believe, or at least not that close to it, the Yeti lurkers, they shouldn't all like bum rush you. So anyways, it's not that difficult. Okay, so I know where the last scout fly is, because it's gonna be like one of the last few ones we grab, even though this realistically should be the last part of the area that you should get into, because it technically requires the most work, because you do need to free the flood fly. You do need to do a platforming challenge in order to get to this area. So I say this area does require the most amount of work in order to get into. Woohoo, first try. And you want to be careful here, because obviously it makes it look like you can just come down here and the gnat jumps, and it always jumps. That's how it moves. So that's how it would trick you into thinking that you could just go through there. Nope, there's a little hole that you can fall into. Anyways, these little freaking gnat lurkers, I probably think I've lost. You step on this button right here, and it will cause a switch to come up, and you can get up through. In case you fall, you can come back up. That puts us at 6. And by going over this area, you just correct some more green eco. Maybe refill your health stocks in case you're taking a lot of damage. I don't know. Again, death really has no consequence. And the thing is, we're still short on a lot of power cells. Is the problem here. Well, we're not short on to completing it, because I believe Kira says you need 72. in order to go through the lava tube. In order to get to the last area. But since it's a 100% run, we kind of have to do that. We kind of have to grab everything. And plus you also get a little secret cutscene if you have everything collected by the time you get to the final area and defeat the final boss. Just a little cutscene. It doesn't matter if you get it all, if you haven't beaten the boss already. But it does kind of matter a little bit. Alright, so I'm checking real quick. So we need one last Scoutfly, and I already know where the last, like, orbs are. Yeah, there's 17 more, and I think I know where they're at. But it does require us to backtrack a little. Go through here. I could have gone the other way, but you know that ice cave we gone to? I think it's better that if we go through here. Because that's like one of the last places, like the eco vents for you go out. I don't even know why they made the yellow eco vents like switch worthy. Like the red and green ones don't get switched. That's probably because green is technically like everything and everywhere, because everything has like green eco in it because it's freaking there. Like right there. Anyways, you go up here, you see that little thing in the wall? Blow it up. Bam! There you go. You have a fire cell. Blow that one up. And there. Grab this. Dunk. Blow that up. That's another power cell. That brings us to 81. Okay. And you want to be careful here because you need to... Okay, with that... There we go. All 200 Precursor orbs for Snowy Mountain. And that's it for Snowy Mountain. We have collected every... Oh, I died. And I have... Well, at least I'm right here. So... we can like at least go through with the area. So in case I do get copyrighted, I'll change the music back to something else. That wow. You know how I say I'm good at video games? I don't think I think this is proving to be the contrary. Shoot you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so long jump our way. I'm not sure if the microphone picked up on that. But before we leave, we show that we turned on the yellow vent, stopped 3 Lurker Glacier troops, deactivate the Precursor blockers, open the Frozen Gate, get through the Lurker Fort, open Lurker Fort Gate, survive the cave, and free 7 Scoutflies. We have found all the orbs in the area, and with that, that'll be it for this part. My name is Omega Zero, and I'll catch you guys later. Let's go down the gondola.